and welcome to Formula First TV, proudly supported by CMS Limited. And we're here at Manfeild Circuit Damon for round 2 of the Fielding Auto Electrical Winter Series, brought to you by Total Truck Spray. And as always, we've dragged out our local Formula First expert, Jonathan Morton. And Jonathan, here we are again, Winter Series racing.
Yeah, we're actually back this round after our producer decided to show up. So unfortunately you missed us at the first round, and we certainly missed you at home. But obviously we're looking back to the first round, some fantastic close racing, some new guys out there, and they're all back for this round to, try and gain the more experience to get ready for the Summer Series.
Yeah, so just a quick review of last round. Callum Crawley took 3 wins, and that's about the state of it. There, no one really, apart from perhaps Taylor Hurst and Thomas Boniface, rookie this year, showed any pace to really challenge him. But Callum came away with 3 of them.
Yeah, Thomas brought the Caleb Nato car, which was obviously, in my opinion, the fastest car last year. But Callum Crawley once again showed why he won the championship. He just got out in front and did his thing. So he's unfortunately not here this weekend, so it'll be left over to the others to really scrap it out and try and insert a bit of dominance for themselves going forward in this championship that we have.
Yeah, so Callum not here this weekend. He spent the last week at the Elite Academy and actually won the camp down there, so great for Callum and Formula First. And so back to this weekend's racing, we've got 4 rookies and 5 returning drivers, Jonathan.
Yeah, it's obviously good that we've got the experienced guys coming back to these meetings, and it really helps the young guys, the rookies, that they sort of see how Formula First racing's all about and get used to it and try and learn off the more experienced guys.
Yeah, and so after having a reasonably clear day yesterday with a bit of rain coming late in the day after we'd finished testing, we've come here today and it's a little bit damp this morning.
Yeah, it is a bit damp underfoot, but I think we're about 5 or 6 up in the session run this morning, so a little bit of breeze about, and with a few cars on track, it might dry up for qualifying. So we'll make it quite crucial to be able to get your laps in, because there's not going to be a lot of time. We only have 10-minute qualifying sessions at the Winter Series, so it's very crucial to get out there and get on it straight away.
And so with qualifying in 3 races today, all in one, we'll catch up with you soon as to find out who was on pole for the Formula First Fielding Auto Electrical Winter Series. So here we are at the end of round 2 of the Fielding Auto Electrical Winter Series. And Jonathan, a largely uneventful day, but we had another maiden winner.
Yeah, well, there's no such thing as an uneventful day in Formula First, let's be honest. There was still some fantastic racing out there, and there was battles at the front of the field all day long. But as you say, we had a debut winner in Blake Evans. He came through in the first one and then continued on in the second one and clean swept the weekend in the third one.
3 out of 3, done exactly as Callum Crawley did last round. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's been a couple of rounds in the works, but it feels really good to get the first win, and obviously it feels amazing to get the clean sweep.
And so the second race was fairly comfortable, but with Boniface right up the inside here at the line. But the last race, he tried to go around the outside and it just didn't pay off for him.
Yeah, well, we were both really deep into the corner, and I think, we were both really on edge going into the corner on brakes, and then I think maybe he just got when he shifted down, maybe the rear kicked out a bit and just touched the grass or something, but I didn't see it because I didn't see it in the mirrors. But no, it was pretty interesting going to that corner. And
so moving on to the rest of the Winter Series, first of all, are you coming back, and secondly, how do you think this is going to help you moving forward?
I think we've made a lot of progress throughout the winter and between the summer and the winter in terms of both car and driver, and I think we'll be back for round 3 and 4 just to try and keep some momentum up for the Summer Series.
Oh, well done, Blake, on your clean sweep, and we'll look forward to seeing you in a month's time. Yeah, well, he's the one taking home the chocolate fish tonight, all 3 of them, and Thomas Boniface will be a little bit disappointed with himself, biffing it off in the last one and gifting a clear second place to Lewis Renshaw and then a third to Rona Murphy. But obviously all these rookies are now learning the ropes and moving for when we move on to the National Championship in October.
Yeah, Thomas had a strong day. As I say, he put it on pole first thing this morning. Fantastic effort, good confidence for the young fella. And he raced well, but he just couldn't quite. I think Blake certainly used his experience of the season, knowing how to work the draft on the last lap, and was able to make the moves. But behind them, there was still a fantastic battle in the third place for most of the day. We had Ronan Murphy, we had Craig Greenwood was up there too, Taylor Hurst showing these guys how it's done. So it was fantastic racing throughout the field as usual.
Yeah, exactly. And now we'll move on to round 3 and 4 later in a month's time. But that round 3 is usually where we start to see a few more competitors from the National Championship turn up.
Yeah, hopefully we get a few of the guys that, you know, want to make a serious championship charge. And as we saw last year, Callum Crawley and Caleb Natoa did a lot of the winter series, and that, you know, proved valuable as they went to the summers. It gave them the leg up. So I'm sure we'll see guys that are looking to feature strong turn up, and that's what we need for our young guys, because it's about being exposed to that high level performance and learning the skills that are required to be, you know, quick, fast races at the front of this national championship.
Exactly, Jonathan, and we'll catch you up in a month's time back here at Mighty Manfeild Circuit at Amon, and that's all from Formula First TV, brought to you by CMS Limited. We'll catch you again here in a month's time for some awesome Formula First action.